Good morning, my dear children. Welcome to my online class. Let us today let us see what are the parts of speech. So, what is actually a subject and what is a predicate? The person, animal, or thing in a sentence performs an action or has an action done to it. John takes the bus every day. Food is eaten every day. So, here in these two sentences, what is the subject? In the first sentence, John is a subject, and in the second sentence, food is the subject. So, what is the word predicate means? The part of a sentence that contains a verb and gives information about the subject. For example, Jack walks to work. In this sentence, Jack is the subject and walks to work is the predicate. So, in a sentence, subject and predicates are there. Let us start parts of speech. As well as the basic rules for sentence structure, it is also helpful for learners to learn about the parts of speech. Noun. What does the word noun means? A noun names a person, animal, place, thing, quality, idea, activity, or feeling. A noun can be singular or plural. For example, Tom, people, Madrid, books, generosity. Tom usually reads a book or works on his computer during the flight to Madrid. So, here in this sentence, what are the words which indicates the noun? Number one, Tom, book, computer, flight, Madrid. Okay. Alex works as an analyst in an office in a big city. So, in this, Alex, analyst, office, and city. So, this is the example for noun. Second one is verb. A verb is a word used to describe an action, state, or occurrence such as walk, happen, like. A verb can be dynamic or stative. Dynamic verbs, actions, the words which show the action is dynamic verb. For example, walk, eat, drink, play, write, etc. So, what these words show? They are showing actions. Is walking, eating, you know. Stative verbs, thoughts, emotions, states of being, be, feel, think, see, hear, like, hate, etc. A verb can be a main verb or an auxiliary or helping verb. Auxiliary verbs and helping verbs are same, such as have or will. Verbs can also change their form to show past, present, or future tense. Today, I am revising my English. Yesterday, I wrote an essay. Our teacher will be absent tomorrow. So, here, these words revising, wrote, will be, these are verbs. Alex lives in an area where he can walk or cycle to the office. He is cycling, that is verb, and is walking, that is also verb. And here the word lives also a verb. What is pronoun? A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun such as I, you, him, us, they, etc. Okay. So everywhere there is no need to write noun. Once you start an essay with his name, then afterwards you can write he instead of his name. The passengers reacted well. They all stayed calm. Here the passengers, this is a noun. Again we did not write passengers. Everywhere we cannot repeat the same word passengers. So instead of the word passengers, what we wrote? They. So they means here passengers. So the word they is used instead of noun. That is why this is known as pronoun. Alex needs exercise, so he either walks to the office or takes his bicycle. So here the the sentence starts with the word Alex. So again we did not write here Alex. Here he means Alex. So it is his bicycle means Alex bicycle. So such words which are using instead of noun is known as pronoun. Okay. Next. Adjective. Adjectives are qualifiers. An adjective describes, or this is also known as describing word. Okay. An adjective describes, identifies, qualifies, or gives more information about a noun or a pronoun. The young man, for example, the young man drove his new car down the busy road. See what happens here. Here, the man. How is the man? He is young. Okay. So the word young qualifies the word man. How is the man? He is a young man. New car. How is his car? His car is new. Okay. The word new qualifies the word car. Busy road. What type of road it is? It is busy road. So these words are qualifying noun, the word nouns. Okay. It is a short distance through a beautiful park in a quiet district. What is the distance? Short distance. How is the park? Beautiful park. And how is the district? Quiet, peaceful. Okay, quiet means peaceful, shant. So these words are qualifying the noun or pronoun. That is why such words young, new, busy, short, beautiful, quiet, such words are known as adjective. They are describing the noun or pronoun. Okay, next. Adverb. An adverb will modify a verb and tell us how often, where, or in what manner we do something. For examples, quickly, carefully, well, often, usually, easily, energetically. Okay. She usually walks quickly to get to work on time. So they are modifying a verb. See how they are modifying, how she is and how often she is going, and such words are modifiers. The old man walked slowly and carefully down the icy street. Many adverbs generally ends with the word ly. Remember this? So it's very easy to recognize an adverb. Usually, quickly, slowly, carefully. Okay. So they are modifiers. Let us see what is preposition. A preposition is a word that links a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to some other part of a sentence. Prepositions are often used with a noun to show location. For example, in, on. Exactly you will see where the thing is whether it is inside or it may be on. They can also show time, direction, motion, manner, reason or possession. For example, the boy walked across the road, past the church and up the hill to get to his school. Okay. So in this sentence, across, past, up and to. These words are preposition. They are showing the link. They are linking words actually. You can say Sam goes through the park and up the hill towards the city center. In this sentence, the words through, up and towards are prepositions. So these are having link, a noun or pronoun or noun phrase. Okay. Conjunction. Conjunctions are words used to connect other words, phrases or clauses. Using conjunctions helps us to avoid making multiple short sentences. Common conjunctions are and, but, or, and, or, and, but, and, or. Okay. So either they are joining two words or two sentences. These conjunctions are also known as connectors. Why? Because they are connecting words, phrases or clauses, means sentences. The children like sailing and swimming, but they don't like tidying their rooms or going to bed. So here the children like sailing is one sentence, swimming is another word. So these are joined by the word and. The children like sailing and swimming. This is again one sentence. They don't like tidying their rooms is another sentence. So these are joined by the word but. Or going to bed. Another word is also joined to this main sentence by the word or. So this is how the conjunction works. Alex and his colleagues like the company but not the new boss. So here Alex is a word, his colleagues is another word. These are joined by the word and Alex and his colleagues like the company, not the new boss. These sentences are joined by the word but. So this is the work of a conjunction. So this is also known as, that is why they are connecting the words and sentences. Last one, interjection. An exclamation used to express an emotional reaction. For example, oh, hey, ouch, watch out, hooray, alas, wow. They are expressing our desires, our emotions. These words expresses what we feel, and generally these words are having the exclamation mark like this. Oh, how nice. Hey, what happened? Wow, what a beautiful flower. So interjection means they are showing our words, our emotions. So these are the parts of speech. Number 1, noun, verb, pronoun, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction. So write two sentences for all parts of speech. That is your homework today. Thank you. Have a nice day.